When you were born, you arrived in this world with exactly two built-in fears: the fear of falling and the fear of loud noises. Since these are the only two responses hardwired into our DNA from day one, we can observe how our other anxieties begin to take shape. As we grow, the brain records stressful events and social rejections, building a custom library of danger signals based on our individual life experiences. Because this library is built through experience rather than biology, it functions as a form of mental software, and any software that has been programmed can, with the right inputs, be systematically overwritten. Today, we are going to walk through how to build your personalized 3-step subconscious command routine to begin that overwriting process. Before we begin step 1, you need a target. Pick one specific recurring fear you want to work on right now and hold it in your mind. Overcoming this target will not require a sudden burst of bravery. We are going to treat it as a mechanical shift in how your subconscious processes information. Step 1 is to isolate what we call the little me. This is the specific fraction of your subconscious that is currently triggered by that learned danger signal. This flowchart illustrates a common failure point called the punching darkness trap. When we feel anxiety, our instinct is to argue with it or try to suppress it. But as you can see, directly fighting the stressor often creates a feedback loop that only heightens the internal tension. This happens because your conscious attention is a limited resource. You cannot force a room to be dark while a flashlight is active. Similarly, the mind cannot fully sustain a fear response when it is occupied by a concentrated, competing thought. Instead of fighting, your action is to simply observe the fear. Acknowledge the little me is reacting to its old programming, and mentally separate that reaction from your core self. You'll know step 1 is successful when you view fear as a technical error in the software, rather than a personal failing. Removing that emotional judgment is the necessary first step before you can attempt to introduce new data. Step 2 is the mental dress rehearsal. This is where we provide the subconscious with a new set of data to replace the old danger signal. Take the specific fear you selected and mentally simulate the entire scenario, step by step, from the moment it begins to the moment it completes. You must force a perfectly successful outcome. Do not let the visualization stay abstract. See the environment in high definition, hear the sounds, and watch yourself navigate the situation with total composure. If the mind drifts back toward a negative outcome, treat it like a film editor. Stop the tape, rewind, and overwrite that section until the visualization plays through successfully. Continue this rehearsal until you feel a physical shift, a release of tension in your shoulders, or a sudden sense of relief. This matrix shows why this rehearsal works. The subconscious processes vivid visualization using the same neural pathways as a real-world event. By simulating success in high detail, you're giving your brain the evidence it needs to stop perceiving the scenario as a threat. Step 3 is the deployment. Condense the most successful moment of your dress rehearsal into one singular, concentrated positive thought. When you encounter the fear in the real world, do not try to fix the panic. Simply command the little me to step aside. Immediately replace the stimulus by focusing entirely on your concentrated positive thought. This is the act of turning on the light. By shifting your focus to this pre-rehearsed anchor, you change the data your brain is receiving. When the brain stops processing a high-priority threat, the production of stress hormones begins to slow, which in turn prevents the physical symptoms of panic from escalating. You will know step 3 is working when you feel the physical rush of adrenaline begin to plateau and then rapidly diminish, rather than spiraling out of control. You gain control over your anxieties not by destroying the darkness, but by having the discipline to consistently introduce a stronger source of light. Your subconscious command routine is now set. Isolate the little me, rehearse the success, and trigger your mental flashlight. This gives you a mechanized response to replace the old automatic habit of running away. Let me know in the comments, what is the one specific fear you are going to apply this routine to this week? The subconscious mind is an incredibly powerful tool, but it is ultimately a subservient one. It will always follow the strongest and clearest command you give it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.